So in the video today, I wanted to go through why trying to help everyone is actually killing your sales. So this is more specifically about your offer. So if you don't have a specific ICP or avatar that you're targeting, this is going to be significantly impacting your sales. And I'll go through now why that would be the case. So what that typically will sound like is sort of phrases like I help business owners grow, or I coach people to be their best self, or we help companies with their marketing. What you'll notice with that is that isn't calling out anyone specific. Like business owners, for example, could be a multitude of different people who operate in different industries, niches, geographies, whatever it might be. So again, it's nowhere near specific enough that you're targeting rather a specific segment from the market. So nobody's actually going to read that and think, oh, that's me. I need help with this. And the reason this will actually start to kill the sale is they can't tell that it's actually for them. So because of that, they won't book. So a business owner could read your offer, for example, and be like, oh, business owners, but yeah, they probably don't help with what I need help with. So they're probably just not a fit. The other thing as well is you'll then start to get compared on price, which is the worst place you can really be, because it'll just be a race to the bottom because you just sound the same as everyone else that you're kind of trying to compete with. You can't name their exact problem on the call. And this is quite a big one as well, because if you operated with the same ICP or avatar over and over, you'd start to understand their problem probably even better than they do. And because of that, you can then not only be an authority figure, but you can present solutions to them they perhaps haven't even thought of themselves or even heard of. And again, just raises the trust with that prospect, and you become the obvious choice in that area. And the other thing with that too is that if you become known for fixing that problem in that niche, you're then the go-to guy. Like everyone wants to come and work with you because you're known for the person that fixes that problem. So that's just something to bear in mind as well. The other thing with this too is you won't get many referrals because no one really knows who to send to you. Like, oh, I do this, but I have a friend that works in this niche. Like, could you help with them? And if they're not kind of sure, chances are they probably just won't send them your way. And again, your marketing has to kind of convince them, not just resonate. So they have to convince people that you're the person that they should go to fix their problem. So what will happen when you actually start to niche down on this is people will start to self-identify. So they're like, oh, that's literally me. And as I put there, the call is kind of half won before you speak, because again, you're the trusted authority figure. You're the person who seems to know what they're talking about. So again, when they hop on the call with you, there's an expectation that I'm speaking with the right person about the problem that I have, where if it's more vague and not as targeted, they're kind of hoping that you're the person. But chances are, if you're operating all these different niches, you probably won't be. The other thing too is you know their problems. So like I've already said, you kind of know their pain better than they do. The price will stop mattering as well because you're a specialist. So for example, if you had, let's say, a back injury, you don't want to go to the surgeon who, oh, last week he operated on someone's foot and then he did someone's shoulder and then he helped with a hand injury. You want to go with a guy who's specialist in backs. All he does is touch backs. And again, because of that, they can charge more because they're the person you'll know is going to fix your problem. Referrals will get easier because they know exactly who to send your way. So because of that, they will do that. And finally, better proof. So your case studies will then all be aligned with the niche that you're operating in. So anyone who reads your messaging like, oh, this is for me, they check your website out or your brochure or your landing page or whatever it might be, and they go, so he's helped all these people. Oh, I know that person. There you go. There's your social proof. There's your instant trust. And the way you can niche down without kind of losing work or missing out on potential business is look through your existing client base, see if there's any trends of, oh, a lot of these people are kind of in the same area. I've helped a lot of people in this industry. I'd focus on them purely because if you have a number of people that you've helped in the same place, chances are there's going to be a lot more people like them you can help too. So I go with that. In one line, I would also kind of narrow down your offer to is I help recruitment business owners, or I help fitness coaches do Y. You can also still take on other work. That doesn't mean, for example, if someone comes to you outside of your niche, you can't help them. But I would just tweak your marketing to focus on one sort of person, because then, again, it's more specific and you're then putting all your focus onto that as well. And narrow doesn't also necessarily mean smaller. It just means easier to sell. Like, don't get me wrong, if you've got a market, for example, of 5 potential clients you could sell to, you're probably going to have to like broaden the niche a little bit, perhaps. But like chances are you're going to have a market with at least a couple hundred or a couple thousand people you can go after. And that's plenty of people for you to be selling to. But again, it'll just make it easier for you to run your sales calls to actually convert these people, because again, you're the person that they think they should be going to. And again, I've put you a bit of an example here. So I help X to achieve this, so they can do that. And then again, if a competitor could just copy and paste exactly what you do, try to kind of improve your offer. But again, if you're not too kind of sure where to go with this, this, or you've tried this before and you kind of end up at the same point, you can always jump in rather to the closing clinic. That's our free school community. I'll help you in there. We have some modules on improving your offer, and also we have some kind of coaching element as well, where we can help you improve your offer, improve your sales calls, and improve your sales framework. If that's of interest, the link is skool.com/send. But yeah, if you're looking to kind of improve your sales, sell to make more sales, make it easier to sell on sales calls, the first place I would start always is looking at your offer.